What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again. Oh, man. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. They talk about Heisman Trophy winner, number one draft choice quarterback out of USC, Caleb Williams, all that. Get that fingernail polish wearing fool off my team, man. He's a bum. He ain't no good. The white boy backup over there, way better than him. That should have been his team. Man, Caleb Williams ain't doing nothing, man. Making my team look bad. Can't throw a ball, man. Look, I'm not even fit to go through it. But I don't like him. Yeah, he's a rookie. It's only his second game. Man, bump all that, man. Bump all that, man. We ain't got time for that mess. You don't get no pass for that. All that hype they put on you, and you ain't spit. Anyway. Man, what's going on, man? You can tell from the title that this a crazy one, man. Now, it ain't really crazy. This is about a situation that happened to me today. Oh man, trip me out. About man, a lot of stuff that you leave in prison, or that I ain't gonna say leave, but that you seen in prison. A lot of that stuff come home. A lot of that stuff you'll bump into on the streets. A lot of the people you'll bump into, a lot of the situations that may have occurred, you'll bump into all type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, streets are the streets, man. Them same people that's in there, they eventually come home, and if y'all in the same spot, you're gonna see a lot of people that was in there with you. Y'all remember a story that I told y'all about the first time I went to jail. Now, when I say jail, I'm speaking on the first time I went to the hole, the first time I went to lockup out here in Alabama. I tell y'all, the Alabama prison system is very gay. I'm tell you, like I said, dealing with me, man. If y'all been rocking with the foundation for a minute, y'all know I'm gonna call a ball, strike a strike. I'm gonna tell you about whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it make me look good, I'm gonna tell it. If it make me look bad, I'm gonna tell it. For one, because I don't give a dang. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you stuff that happened, and I don't care what the next man thinking or talking about. I'm just giving it to you in the raw. You feel me? So anyway, yeah, I was kind of what you call homophobic a little bit. I used to think that if they talk to you or breathe on you, you was gonna turn into one. I had some way out thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Cause like the stuff in Alabama prison along that lines, I didn't have to deal with it or too much see it when I was in California prison. Because most of the time I was gonna be in the shoe, in the hole. But then when I was on the main line, it wasn't that going on. We too gang related and political in the California prison to be worried about some gay dudes. You know what I'm saying? Now you might catch them over there in Vacaville or something like that, but the majority of prison now if whatever they doing, they stayed out the way. You know what I'm saying? We were looking for the next ride, so we weren't paying attention to that mess. But now when I come to Alabama prison, it was a little different. It wasn't as intense as a California prison, so therefore you had a lot of people running around doing whatever they was doing. It wasn't as racial as a California prison neither. So, like I say, you had a bunch of dudes running around doing whatever they do. And before cell phones came out in the Alabama prison system, the number one going thing that I say you probably get your head knocked off about was them Sagoonies, that gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was super duper rampant in the Alabama prison system. Very super duper rampant. Very super duper rampant. A lot of stuff in the Alabama prison system is accepted that wouldn't be accepted in a California prison. It's accepted in the Alabama prison. But anyway, so I told y'all about when I was walking across the day room, and when them dudes said hi or something, and I went up there and fired on him, boom, for speaking to me. You know, if I ain't spoke to you, what you talking to me for? You know what I'm saying? All type of stuff get to going through my mind. What you watching me or something? You plotting to try to slide up on me or something? Let me go ahead and get your mind right now. Went right up the stair, bow, fired on him. Okay. End up going to lockup. But anyway, so from that time all the way to years later when I got out, after being in there around them cats, I learned that they really weren't bad people. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to adopt the attitude. I don't give a dang about what your sexual preference is, what your lifestyle is, whatever you got going on. Just don't bring that mess to me or bring it around me. Just don't, approach me with it. And so once I adopted that way of looking at things, then you know what I'm saying, I started, learning that them people, they human too. You know what I'm saying? They human too. They was cool. Then here it is, you had a lot of ex-Crips that it turned out to be girls. They end up turning into girls. Now, like I say, that was going on all over the Alabama system. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, other than the white boys, but as far as the black ones go, all of them at one time, I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 was claiming Crip, Blood, Disciple, Vice Lord, Muslim, whatever they was claiming before they decided to turn into a snickerdoodle. They was claiming something. Then once they decided to turn into a snickerdoodle, they went on over there with the rest of the snickerdoodles. So it was a few, as years went on, as years went to passing by, 5, 10, 15, 20, you know what I'm saying, like that. It was a lot of them I knew. A lot of them I did prison time with. A lot of them I was around in prison. So like I say, I didn't trip on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Would talk to them. In fact, as time went on, it was some of them that I got real cool with. You know what I'm saying? They knew when they was talking to me or when they was dealing with me, deal with me regular. Now, but don't go to acting funny and all of those stuff, because you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you, get away from around me. If you come, like, if when I ran stores, they would come to borrow money. It was some of them, they might have been running store. I had to go to them to borrow money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they end up being cool people. I told y'all about the time when I was in the gym and I got into it at a basketball game with the Bloods. You know what I'm saying? I was on the team and we was playing an all blood team basketball. And everybody know basketball, it get heated real quick. You know what I'm saying? You get real emotional real fast dealing with that basketball. And that's what kind of happened. I can't remember who fouled who or whatever, but yeah. And I end up fighting. I end up getting in a fight. Once I, fighting one, you gotta look. They whole team Bloods. So when I fired on one, here come all the rest. Even fools getting up off the bench. I'm in there, hey, getting down for my grits and gravy the best I can. Who come to the rescue? I told you, 3, 4, 5 of the the snickerdoodle crew, but they was all ex-Crips. They was all ex-Crips, man. But they was the they went out backwards. They crossed over to the dark side. And they ran out there to help me. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all heard the story before. But anyway, so I learned over the years that, I ain't tripping on them. Whatever they do behind closed doors, man, whatever they doing with they body parts, that's their business. I don't care. Didn't have nothing to do with me. I don't care. Time goes on, time goes on, time goes on, time goes on. I lost my train of thought. We'll get to time goes on. Anyway, today, man, I jumped up early this morning. I jumped up real early this morning, and I wanted to go to the store to get something that me and my wife was looking for last night, but it was too late at night, couldn't find it. So I got up early this morning to hurry up. I had to hurry up and go to the store and find it before football start. Because once football start, all bets off, man. You know what I'm saying? I might turn the phone off. Don't call me, don't bug me, no none of that. I don't know nothing but football. Anyway, once I go to the store, I get the little knick-knack, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone that I was looking for. I was on my way back to the tilt. I seen the Burger King. Now that's my favorite. Oh man, I forgot to say. Now that's my favorite spot to go eat, Burger King. As far as fast food and hamburgers, Burger King, man. So anyway, I said, you know what? It's Sunday. My wife probably don't feel like getting up, cooking, and doing all that. I don't want to be bothered anyway because football already come on. I said, let me shoot over here to Burger King and get me and her something real quick, so I can go ahead and eat my little food and go and watch football. Okay, so I pull up at the Burger King, bang, jump out. I bail up in there. So I remember coming through the door. I heard a loud bang. Hit the door. So I look down. I said, oh man. The type of pants I was wearing, the pockets kind of swing on them. So you know what I'm saying? As I was coming through, I'm walking fast because it's getting real close to football. So I'm walking fast, and my pocket swinging. So boom, I got my heat in my pocket. So y'all know how big that Desert Eagle is. It hit the side of the door. Boom. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. See, Alabama, open carry state, y'all. Open carry state. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got them. Don't nobody leave home without them. Straight up, you know. I don't take the trash outside without mine. Point blank. Period. I'll go up in the courthouse with mine on me. But look, so when I go on up in there, so I'm looking at the menu. Let me get to number 2. So while I'm standing there, it's a little young girl standing here. She taking my order. So now, as I'm standing there, two of the Alphabet Mafia members walk up to the counter. They working in there. Look, I'm telling you, look here, man, they fruity as fruit punch. You can hear it in their voice. So in my mind, I don't know neither one of these cats. Don't care to know them or any of that. One of them knew me though, but I didn't know. The other one that was standing right here said some and spun around with his finger in his mouth. Now, far be it. Now, the way they was talking, I can't talk the way they was talking. It's not in my nature to talk like that. So how they was talking, y'all know how them folks talk. Y'all know how they get out. I'm not gonna sit here and try to emulate them and talk like that because I can't. Simple as that. Y'all know how them people talk. But the one made a noise like and put his finger, just his little finger like this here, had it in his mouth and spun around real quick. But was looking at me a certain type way. So the other one that was standing next to him. Now I'm gonna talk regular, but I'm gonna talk regular. But y'all know how they was talking. But the other one was standing right here, was like said He said girl. You know they call each other girl and stuff like that. But he said in high like like fruit bat voice, you know. Said girl, I know that one. I know him. I was in jail with him. So I heard him say that. So I'm like, hey, home, what? Check this out. I say, you talk about me? Like, yeah. I'm like, you know me or something? He like, I was in jail with you. I'm like, you was? I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Cool. You was in jail with me. Now, if you've been in jail recently or whatever, and while I was in jail, you probably didn't see me because you can't, man, listen, when I was in, you can't find 5 people to say they don't know me in that Alabama prison system or they had not heard of me in that system. Either they heard of me or they know me. You can ask a person, man, you know, Big Cali, Big Cartoon. They gonna a lot of times, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, don't know me from Adam's Cat, but they just gonna holler, yeah, they know me, you know. But anyway, so the dude was telling me, yeah, I was in the pay-per-view, and then he was telling me I'm trying to tell my girlfriend right here, you ain't the lick. I'm like, what? I'm tripping on the fact this fool talk about his girlfriend right here. Fool, both of y'all men. But hey, that's how they get out. But what you mean I ain't the lick? So he like, I remember that time when my friend said hi to you and you punched him. I remember the incident. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. What? This is 2024. The incident that he talking about happened way back in 1998. You know what I'm saying? But he remembered. I'm like, I punched one of your partners. Like, yeah, he said the boy name, but I didn't know the boy name. I didn't know his name then. I don't know his name now. But he's like, yeah, you went. He said hi to you, and you went upstairs and punched him. I said, yeah, I remember that. I said, I don't remember dude's name. I said, yeah, I remember that. I said, yeah, I was a different type person then. I said, but I talked to him. I told him. I said, yeah, I wasn't. I said I was a little homophobic, I think, and I didn't want nothing. You know, don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me as far as y'all go. You know, and you know how they talk. I can't talk how he talk. But you know, he was all animated, like, yeah, you was crazy and blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, all right, boom. So I'm like in my mind, I'm like, man, people got long memory. I remember. So, but that was it though. I ended up getting my food and leaving. But it tripped me out, man, that I ran across somebody who was in there when that incident took place. But hey, now he did right though. He did right. I get he was warning his partner, hey, you don't even want to go that direction. No, that one there, he don't play. He ain't down with us. He don't want nothing to do with us. He gonna leave that one alone, you know. And he told him right, man. He told him right, man. Boy, that Desert Eagle bear out, pop, across the front of his head with it, punk. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? But anyway, yeah, though, man. But I'm like this here. To each his own, man. To each his own. To each his own, man. I don't knock nobody for what they do. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they do in the privacy of their own home, the privacy of their own cell, or whatever, that's on them, man. Long as you don't come in my airspace with it, I ain't got nothing to say, homie. I ain't got nothing to say. Do what you do. It's a free world, you know. But anyway, yeah, man, I had to tell y'all about that. That happened to me this morning, man. Tripped me out. Anyway, man, tell the people you love them. And always remember, man, keep your head on the swivel and be like me, man. Represent the gangsters. The Avalon gangsters, you know. Peace, I'm out.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man.